The Sims, at least for me, is a game that comes in waves, where you'll play it for a few days non-stop and enjoy every second of it, and then, for whatever reason, you just stop, and then several years go by, which, I mean, literally, like 3 years. I didn't know it had been so long. And then you just get that craving again. Somebody, like, mentions its existence, and you know you have to go back to it. And for me, that's The Sims 3. So I never did play The Sims 4. I have a friend that has it, but I don't know the pools thing. Remember the toddlers? Remember all that? That was feels like so long ago. But anyways, I thought I'd make this into a video. And why is this? Is this always been a slider? I don't remember that being a slider at all. So I just wanted to play the game and have some fun. I was thinking maybe a 3-person household we could get for like a nuclear family. That's always fun. Or just an elderly woman. I'm thinking an elderly woman, actually, with a big old nose, jacked, and you know what I'm talking about. Now, one thing about The Sims is that Sims 4, I believe, has a couple crazy color options, but this one has got it all. Look at, that's every color right there. That's 1 through 10. There are more colors. Boom, you've seen the rainbow. That's it. It's every color. And also, they have the candy corn slider. How about the gross, like, not even alien, just kind of sickly, like, really dark green? I want this lady to be God. This is God. And she needs to be radiant because she's God. So this is kind of, this looks like God. We're already there. God. We'll do a random and we'll just stick with that name. And then we'll make the first name God. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. God Sledge. I bet that's God's last name, probably. I bet that's probably right. Sorry about the text being all halvesies. I had to play this game in windowed mode, and it kind of messes up some of the letters, like cuts them in half. Because if you play it in full screen, everything's just really dark. Hair bands? Oh, that looks like God to me. We're on to something good here. One thing I never did when I used to play this was use the, like, extreme levels of customization that are available. Look at all this. I can make a metal headband. Oh, it's like a halo. Holy crap. That's freaking genius. Oh my god. Well, yeah, that's what, okay. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Does God have a halo? I don't know. God's eyebrows. I think we all know. Oh, that looks like God. You guys gonna warn me about the unibrow. God doesn't have eyebrows. This is the thing about God. Freckles? Nah, maybe not the freckles, actually. You know God has huge tattoos. Loves The Sims. That's the thing. He just loves playing it. He loves popping in every few years to come back to it. He's just like me. Got Sims. He's covered in Sims stats, and they're all the same. There we go. He's got 3 on one arm. He's only got 2 on that arm, which is crazy. Got 1 little hidden secret tat on his lower leg. This one's blue. God? Okay, this is God. God's the queen is actually the little known fact. Her shoe. Okay, of course, the sandals. Easy. I'm not even like thinking these things through and they just work. But then again, those are nice. She carved her own shoes, see? Because she's a carpenter. I remember when I was little, I was really confused by how God was a carpenter. I was like, worked on carpets? Like made do they even have carpets back in then times? Back in 0 and 1 and whatnot. All right, fingerless gloves is gonna be that's gonna be important to God. Is the fingerless gloves. God's a businesswoman. She dresses like one. She dresses to impress. And again, I don't want it to get too extreme, so we're gonna have to do something to make this a little bit less professional. But God actually painted her own shirt. Oh, that's nice. That looks pretty casual. God is a cleaning lady, apparently, just constantly wearing an apron in her everyday life. I guess that makes sense, cleaning up humans, cleaning up our acts. Definitely has these on, because it's hot in heaven, especially when you're running and, you know, producing body heat. Also, she runs in these shoes, and it feels great. Now, here's the thing about God, that you think God's just, like, perfect, and she is, but there's one, everyone has their one flaw, right? God wears glasses when she runs. I don't get it. It's one of those things in the Bible they never really explain. It's one of those things. The tough thing is, it's nice to give Sims some negative traits, but I mean, God's pretty good. Other than the glasses thing that I mentioned earlier, the glasses when running. That's the only negative I can think of. Family oriented. You know you guys know what I'm talking about. God would never be nude. That is, you gotta embrace the human body. You made it. I like to think God's ironically lucky. Like, you know how everyone thinks they have luck, but then you're told it's the hand of God, so God herself is like, I'm lucky, you know, that'd be kind of funny. And you know, I like to think God has a little bit of a sense of humor. Oh wait, is God a great kisser? All right, and that's God. You guys are looking at God. That's God. We're gonna change every day real fast because I was just thinking that doesn't. The everyday clothing I had did not make any sense at all. This kind of makes a little bit more sense, you know, like the white robes. Keeping the gloves though. I want to keep the gloves on at all times. Now I know what you're thinking. The obvious choice would now be to make the Son of God, but I'm just gonna like, I don't want to do that. I want to do something interesting with my life. I want to create a hip teen who hates dealing with God, because God, this isn't really God, guys. This is just like, this is God's sledge. This is cool God. That's just their first name. It just happens to be God, and they dress like God and act exactly like God. So this is not a member of the Sludge family. This is, well, we'll do this again with the randomizer. This is more of a Goins kind of girl. Isabell works. We'll go with Isabell. Isabell, she's cool. She's got a sweet hairdo. She's a single mom. Wakes up every day. Makes breakfast for her baby, whatever single moms do. We're not gonna worry too much about Isabell. I spent a lot of time on God. This is hip. Okay, Isabell's freaking cool. I want to be Isabell. Isabell, huge angler, loves to fish. You can tell by the fish. Oh, there it is. Okay, she just kind of stood up. That was her fish. And now finally, we have a toddler, a young boy. I don't like his face. A young boy, and his name, Mario. He's Mario. He's a member of the Goins family, Mario Goins. That's his canonical last name. Why is there no unibrow option for children? Explain that to me. This game is like restrictive. This is where the series really gets serious, because this young boy, Mario, from Mario Brothers, we are going to see grow up and die. And I'll explain why later. Now he's good. He's a good boy. He's happy, he's a good boy. And he's easily impressed. That's good. I love that. That's me. That's who I am. He's me. This is a self-insert in The Sims. I am also a toddler. And there you have it. I don't feel comfortable with this picture. I don't like that God is holding the child that is not her own parent. They're housemates. They're just friends. Okay, will this fix the picture? No, I really just want... Can I make enemies or something? Oh, no. Alright, well anyways, the point is God's just kind of off to the side, living her own life. And then we got the Goins family going on with Mario. Isabell. Here we go. Where's the aquarium? They're gonna want to live close to that. Is that this? That's got fishing, maybe. They're gonna live close to that. Oh, Mosquito Cove. They'll love it. Now, whenever I played this game when I was little, I never played it for real, which I wish I would have done. I think it would have been fun to actually have a little bit of challenge, even though this game isn't really about challenge. Would have been nice to have something to go off of. But I always played with, well, you know. And now we have more money. Now, before we get started furnishing and living out these people's lives, I want to show you what these videos are going to be about. Now, as you can see, there's a lifespan option, and if I wanted, I could just crank it all to epic. I'm talking 1,000 sim days. I'm talking more than 1,000. I'm talking 1,900 sim days. That's very long, and I don't want to do that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go the other way, and we're just gonna take it on down to 13 sim days. These people are, I don't know, look up something that lives 13 days. And the reason for this is I want to see little Mario here grow up and not have to spend that much time doing it. There's a video recording somewhere of me doing this, but I have no memory of moving this fridge outside. I'm going to review it and see if I did, because let's get started furnishing this home. Is it supposed to be here? Because I'm going to leave it here. And I just want you guys to know I didn't do this. God, looks like the bathroom designer here went crazy with the textures too. It's all cracked. In an attempt to never have to look at God too much, the Goins family has primarily moved all of their items to the top floor. This is the poop corner, and this is the anti-poop corner. What is Mario like? Mario likes trains. Isn't there a game where he's on a train? He likes water because he can breathe in it. Good. Do you have any Goomba items that I could maybe decorate his room with? Here's a frickin' Koopa. What's this bonus room right here? What's this secret room that's not being utilized? Looks like prime real estate to me. Oh, there's a big roof on it. There's a big roof. I said I was going to use the customization features, but I literally already forgot to be doing that. Maybe we can make this teddy bear look more like a Goomba. Somebody pull up a pic of a Goomba and put it side by side. Hey, that kind of looks like a Goomba. It's about like 95% there.